Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. It is Monday. It's Whiskey Day. Glad you're here. I do apologize for not having a couple episodes last week. I really wanted to, but just felt a little under the weather. But today, hopefully we can have a good day with whiskey, and it's an Irish day. So hopefully you are an Irish fan. If not, hopefully we can make you an Irish fan. Today we're looking at Brogan's Irish Whiskey. It's the legendary Brogan's Irish Whiskey. Of course, pot stilled from Ireland. It is 40% ABV or 80 proof, which is quite typical of Irish whiskey. In fact, it's quite typical of European whiskey to be at 80 proof. Every once in a while you can find something a little bit higher proof, but it's just the standard for importation in the US is to make it 80 proof. Brogan's is also rather inexpensive, runs about $25 here in the US, and I've seen it in multiple places, so hopefully you can find it. So let's go ahead and give this a try, and excuse me, but I'm going to sneeze. Alright, let's give this a try. It's got a beautiful gold color. I love the color. Definitely Irish whiskey. There's certain, I don't know, aroma distinction between an Irish whiskey and, say, a Scotch or an American whiskey. The one thing that I do have a little bit of problems is discerning a Canadian whiskey from other whiskeys, from especially American whiskeys, but it's definitely got that telling markers of being a pot-stilled Irish whiskey. A little bit of sweetness on the nose from vanilla and some caramel, I guess. Maple or caramel. Just hints of it, but it's definitely got that sweetness of vanilla and a little bit of honey. Some floral aspects to it. It's got a little bit, just a hint of that medicinal alcohol tinge to it. But overall, it's a rather nice, pleasant, non-assaulting aroma. I'd say it's about a 3.5. And with the price of a price of 3 at $25, it's going to be something that I think Irish whiskey lovers will like if you normally drink a Jameson or something like that. Now, if you're drinking Irish single malts like Redbreast, then you probably aren't, this isn't your jam, but if you like Irish blends, this is a nice, unassaulting Irish blend. Oh, it's very sweet on the taste. It's got a vanilla, almost salted caramel aspect to it. I guess more honey than maple. And maple, I'm rethinking the maple thing. It doesn't really have that maple. Not like a pancake maple syrup, but more honey and salted caramel. Kind of like a sugar cookie. It's actually, I really like it. For a $25 bottle, I'm not a huge Jameson fan. I am going to Jameson. I always have to throw that out because that annoys Cody. But I'm headed to Ireland soon. And I would prefer this over that. I actually really like this. So if you're a Irish whiskey fan, this is probably going to be right up your alley. It is, for cost-wise, you know, there's much more better Irish whiskeys. Writer's Tears comes to mind as being much better, but also much more expensive. I'm going to say I'm going to put it at 3.5 on bite. Now, I'm going to put a 4 on bite. There's not a lot of bite to it. There's no real bad aftertaste or lingering effect to it. I'm going to put a 4 on bite. And I'm actually going to put a 4 on flavor, too. I actually really like this. So that's going to be 8 and 6. What is that? 14 points? So that's a very strong 3.5. Yeah, this is really good. And I'm going to recommend Brogan's if you can find it. Irish whiskey. I'm going to have to see what else they have. It's aged 3 years, by the way. I forgot to mention that. See what other kind of bottlings they have, but I really like Brogan's. This could be my inexpensive daily drinker for Irish whiskeys. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Make sure you leave those comments down below. Give me a comparison of what you like in an Irish whiskey versus this, if you've had this. Again, it's just a blend, so be careful when you're trying to compare it to a single malt like a Redbreast or something like that. But I do like this quite a bit. Yep, leave those comments below. We're going to set this at a strong, very strong 3.5. I could easily give it a 4, but I'm going to keep it as a 3.5. It does have a little bit of wateriness to it. Could be a little bit stronger. But tell us what you think. Make sure you do hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. It means very little effort on your part, and it's just a simple task to give this video a thumbs up. And it actually means a lot to creators like us to have that, that like. And it even means more to us to have you subscribe to know that we are doing something that you enjoy. 80%, actually it's almost 90% of our viewerships are non-subscribers. So please make sure you share that love and subscribe to this video. All right, tell us what you think. And remember, we have merchandise and Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is really, really good whiskey. Cheers.